gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding this spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep you surprised. She named and Birkin, she cannot disguise. The latest Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. But while I'm good, Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them toxic cause they're gonna chop.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. Ashton Doolin now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's now 2nd and
6. Second down and 6 now from the 26. Now a play fake. Jones. That's caught by the first-round pick, Tyler Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Jones going to hang on to it here.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Throwing to open it up is Darnold. Huff brings it in left side. Loose inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Seahawks. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Doolin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. They'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. In the middle, it's Kupp. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Go sack.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Seattle.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He finds Kupp along the outline. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's 2nd and 2.
We go set. Hey, set.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal. Good running gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for first and goal.
Hey, set.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that matters, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Colts 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They bring a tight end in motion left. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Jones. Left side, that is caught by Warren. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds for the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Jones. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 35 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Again, it's Jones. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. So on 4th down, here comes Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal. His kick is good. And the Colts are back within 4 at 14-10.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
We're going set. Reset.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's to his tight end, Jawan Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third, they need 8.
We're going set.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. This is going to be a Seahawks first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
We're going set. Reset.
Now Darnold. He'll rotate cut. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. Here's a handoff to Walker. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to him.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Set. Reset.
They'll run right. Here's one. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Set.
Here's Walker. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Time. Reset.
Throwing, Darnold. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo.
A gain of 3 yards. Brings up
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Darnold now to throw, and this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here's 3rd and 2. In motion is Warren. Jones looking to throw on 3rd and 2. To the left side, taken in by down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's good. Colts. 1st down. A gain of 5. 1st down.
On the give, this is Taylor. Big opening up the middle. He's inside the 30. And he is gone. 86 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The kicker on for the point after.
The extra point, up and good. And the Colts move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Corey Horton now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Go, set.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Shaheed with the catch. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
That's good.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
We're going set.
Darnold down on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now Seattle going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
We're going set.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll look deep for Pittman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Colts will use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Out of the gun, here's a kid to Taylor. Now a signal, timeout called, 9 seconds left to play in this 1st half.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Colts will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Take a shot. Downfield, looking for Cobb. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Horton. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Pistol snap back to Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Charbonnet in the back, and he goes straight ahead. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
First down, they'll keep it on the ground, and here's Charbonnet. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
On the handoff, this is Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Darnold to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now Walker. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, it's Doolin. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On the handoff, it's Taylor. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Jones. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Indianapolis.
It's a gain of 10. And the Colts first down.
Here we go, set.
Here's Taylor. He's inside the 25. And he will score again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Colts will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We're going to start.
To throw on first down is Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
We're going to start.
To throw is Darnold. That one on target to Cook. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
We're going to start.
On the ground, Charbonnet. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
We're going to start. Ready?
They'll go play action with Darnold. Complete to the forward Buckeye, Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
We're going to start.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
We're going to start.
Darnold to throw again. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Here's Darnold again. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 22 now, here's second down and 7. Now Darnold. Up brings it in left side. And it was run down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Start of the 4th, and it's a run with Charbonnet. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Darnold. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D-tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. A pick up there of 19 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Now a toss, running left, it's Taylor. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Jones going to hang on to it here, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Gun, it's Jones. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
That's taken in, and he is going to have a Colts first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he's got another one. Taylor, touchdown, Indianapolis. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line.
Go set.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Darnold to the air once more. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on 4th down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge 4th down stop.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Secondary formation here as he's down to a knee. It is 3rd and long. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.